Hell yeah!
I noticed last second people cannot hear the audio, so I'm like, oh shit, let me fiddle fuck with the settings. Okay, I got it.
Oh shit! I'll edit it out in post. Well,
it's
I'll
fine.
put the clean.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And we are joined by Honest Red. So yeah.
Lime green or dishonest blue or whatever the fuck you want to call me.
Any variation will do.
Yeah.
We were actually gonna have Jeff Holiday on the show, but I don't know. I guess he's busy playing for Korn. I guess so. He's not gonna be on.
Fucking surprise!
Yeah, I mean,
what a surprise, man! Jeff Holiday
gave me a heads up though. He gave
for another show. Oh, man,
yeah.
It's not like Jeff. It's not like Jeff at all.
He'd never do that to anyone.
No, he would never do that.
No.
Something serious must have happened. That's for sure.
Yeah, like he had to fuck his wife or something like that.
Yeah.
That's always the excuse that Jeff gives when he can't make something. It's like, sorry, I was fucking my wife. It's like...
That's fucking humble bragging. It's like...
I know, it is.
I was busy having an orgasm.
Hey, it's like, hey Jeff, why did you lose that drinking contest to Ben? Oh, I had to go fuck my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we get it,
Alright,
Jeff.
well... We're gonna have a Jeff Holiday on at some point when he's not busy fucking his wife. He'll be on.
Yeah.
I don't know when that's gonna be, but someday it'll happen.
Yeah, someday will be more important to him than, you know, fucking his wife.
Yeah. Someday he'll see things our way. The incel crowd.
Damn. I did want to mention one thing just before, you know, we get into the show and everything. I'm gonna be getting a new phone within the next few weeks. So when I do that, I'm gonna start doing like just streams where I chill out and like talk to the chat, kind of like Paul does on his Ideology channel, and a lot of other people do it, like Marshall Manson and shit. So I'm gonna call him Under the Hood. It's clever, right? I'm gonna call it Under the Hood because I have a hood. Underhaven is a show, and that is a term of phrase. So, yeah.
Ah, I get it.
You get it?
Yeah, I like it. I like the name. That's for sure.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess I'll just get into this. We talked a bit about plumbing prior to going live. Yeah, we did. And
yeah, I know, right?
Okay, so I have a story about like when I moved into this apartment. So they do like the routine checkup. Like right before I move in, they're like, we gotta make sure that it's not like a, you know, hazard in any kind of way. Like make sure that it's like there's no danger in like electricity or like there's any fault with it.
Yeah.
They really should look into that prior to like selling the place, but I don't know. So they do the checkup, but one thing they never checked was plumbing. The one fucking thing they just slipped their mind. They
Probably
never
the most
bothered
important
looking into
shit.
it. Yeah. Speaking of shit, so I move in, and you know some time passes, and I'm like, I gotta take a shit. So I head into the bathroom, I take a shit, I flush, it's all good, and I hear some noises. You know, it sounds kind of like, I don't know, it sounds like an animal dying. So I'm like, oh, that's fucking weird, and I flush again, nothing happens. I'm like, all right, cool. Next morning, so like I wake up, and you know, like I take a piss, I flush. And I hear like this noise again, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I notice it's coming from the drain in the shower. Yeah. So I look at it, and I'm like, oh no, please, don't do this. and I see like this dark brown liquid emerging from it. And I'm like, oh god, no.
Is this the start of a horror film or something?
Yeah, eventually the fucking, the chick from The Ring just crawls out. No. But, this puddle, not even like a puddle, more like, almost like a miniature lake emerges from my fucking drain. And it has like a foul smell. It smelled like a dying animal. It was just like the most disgusting fucking horrid smell I've ever had the like displeasure to be in the midst of. Like it just comes out of the drain, and I'm like, fuck, you know, like I gotta clean this up. So I do, and it's all done. And I'm like, okay, I never want to do this again. I don't even flush. It just comes back up. So like round fucking 2, I'm like, this is fucked. I gotta contact, you know, the agency and let them know what's happening. So I get on my fucking PC, and I go to their website, and I'm like, okay, here's like, you know, the contact form, and I'm like, you know, my plumbing's fucked. There's feces and other ungodly stuff emerging from my fucking shower. Like, you gotta do something about this. Of course, you know, I have more formality when talking about it. But, you know, whatever. And I submit it, and they take me to this page where it's like, thank you for, you know, contacting us. You know, we are closed, but we're gonna look into it. And I'm like, oh shit, it's Saturday. Meaning that they're not gonna come to my apartment until Monday morning. So, Jesus. So like,
that happened today or last?
No. This was like back in 2017.
Oh, okay.
So, sounds like a shitty situation, yeah.
Oh my god, Megalink, you're banned. You are banned. Anyway.
So, I had to like endure a couple days of like my fucking apartment smelling like death until somebody showed up and they were like, yeah, we got the message, and yeah. So they do their thing, they fix it, and that was it. But that was like my welcoming gift as I moved into this apartment. So there you go. There's my shitty story.
Man,
that was a pretty shitty story. I have to admit.
It's fucking disgusting, dude. Ugh. I'm lucky enough that there's like a clubhouse in my neighborhood where I can go and use the bathroom and shit, because I don't want to have to deal with that crap. This weekend, dude. But it is shitty. Like, I can't have guests over here. I don't know if you guys realize this, but nothing kills a mood more than fucking having like a backed up bathroom. Like, if you bring a chick over and then you go and use the bathroom and shit's like spilling everywhere, you're not. Yeah,
they tend to not like that for some reason. I don't know why, but they don't like it.
I know, right? So it kills my fucking social life for this weekend anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
thankfully, I had no guests at all. It was just me having to endure that, so it was fun.
Yeah, it's true. It still doesn't sound as bad as Egghead's tub, for sure.
Oh, yeah. It's true.
Damn. That's actually a good point. And actually, while all of that was going on, I could not use the bathroom, and there's like no other option for me aside from, you know, like walking about like an hour away from where I live to like some local McDonald's and using theirs. So for like 2 fucking days, I could not take a shit. I could not like piss outside of like, you know, heading into the woods or like, you know, using fucking empty bottles.
They don't have any gyms around where you are? Or anything like that, like
no, but they do. But it's like you gotta have a membership, and
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So that sucked. But hey, whatever.
Yeah, at first I thought it was a more recent event, and I was like, you know what happened, right? It was Von Helton's, one of his curses was placed on you. Yeah. Death itself was seeping into your home, but I guess it's not true, because unless he has like psychic vision, which he probably does, to be entirely honest.
Maybe he does. Let's find out.
Oh no! Why do I always bring him up? Gotta learn to stop doing it.
I've been drafted.
Wait, what's going on here?
I don't know. It's part of the video, I guess.
Okay.
All the things.
Thank you, Spirit.
Thank you.
You know, in the military, we're told never to volunteer for anything, but it appears that I've been drafted by the agency.
The agency.
Anyway,
the agency.
I do not believe that he was in the military. I need to see some kind of proof for this.
The proof's right there. Look at those pixels.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah, look, the agency doesn't just invite anyone, right? You have to be genuine in what you say if they're gonna even consider it.
I feel like he would be disqualified alone just from the fact that he's so clearly deranged.
Yeah,
that's actually a thing my dad did to avoid the draft in Sweden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you even had a draft in Sweden. Damn.
I don't know if it was
Wait,
like
they
the
have
draft.
a military in
This was
Sweden?
like back in the 80s or 90s, so I don't know. But yeah, we
I
don't
thought we
have
pretty
that
much
now.
just protected you guys, the U.S. military. You guys didn't have shit.
Yeah.
No, I mean, there's definitely European countries that have required military service too, like Switzerland, where you have to at least do 2 years in the military, not in combat or anything. But
it's kind of like on the, I don't know, like on the fence. They're like, we're gonna list some people in case we need that, but
yeah,
probably not. But actually, like I'm considered too old to join.
Really?
I'm 22, by the way.
Yeah, seriously? Like,
yeah.
Holy shit, that's crazy. That's crazy, man.
I mean, it seems a little young, but yeah, I mean, a lot of these military organizations, they want you super young because then they can, they can brainwash.
You're more impressionable, and it's easier to control people when they.
Yep.
Because the thing is, so like,
the
older
once you're an
you get, like
independent, free-thinking adult, it's kind of hard to get you to do stupid shit.
Like if you fucking enlist some guy like in his 40s, he's gonna have a more of like I don't give a shit kind of attitude. Yeah. I don't know.
Someone said this looks like the old DP wiki, and it really fucking does.
Yeah.
The exact same format and everything. Yeah.
The agency,
which is one about yours truly, your homo correspondent. Okay,
maybe the
from the agency number
5
posted by the agency on October 18, 2010 at 9:01 a.m. Clarification. Chicago, November 15th, give or take 24 hours, is still on. We wish to direct the world's attention to Chicago. However, we also wish to establish credibility with you by decloaking our vehicle where and when you specify.
Oh my god.
It sounds like spam.
I know
it honestly does, because it's not really, it doesn't get to a point at all. It's usually like, when you get a like spam email or something on like a website, like if you have a forum,
goes on.
Yeah, you'll usually see like just, random bullshit. Doesn't have any meaning at all. It's just, it's meant to like, make you click on shit. That's
I bet
really
Vaughn has also fallen for like a Nigerian prince who said that he'd give him money, but you have to send me money first. I feel like Vaughn's fallen for all these types of schemes before. This is only one of many that we're seeing. Yeah.
We're waiting for you to decide on a person who will set the time and place. We saw a video by Von Helton. We like his video.
That's how you know it's bullshit. We like his video.
Yeah. Nobody likes Von Helton's content. No,
except Von Helton.
Request that Von Helton also chooses a time and place for after October, i.e. November. Our reasoning behind deciding on Von Helton is because it is obvious by his internet history that he is not part of or in cahoots with the establishment.
The establishment? Couldn't you say that about so many more people who have more credibility in people's minds than Von Helton? Like, what about Alex Jones?
Yeah.
What, they're not gonna go to him before going to Von Helton? No, this guy speaks the truth. He speaks the truth. I was like, okay.
Is this somebody trolling Vaughn? Because it feels like it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is. It seems like, this is probably someone who sent an email, put together a whole little website just to try and fuck with Von Helton.
Well, yeah, anybody who mentions him by name is clearly just fishing for him because nobody else is talking about Von Helton.
It's true. Nobody talks about Vaughn unless they're like making fun of him on a podcast or something like that. So.
That Von Helton gets this message. For Von Helton, we will send out a small drone. You now have 3 tokens. How
this
would
is how
you say there is no...
This is how he becomes Gale. This is how he's going to turn into Gale.
Yeah, this is the transition.
...agency after these events. Additionally, point your cameras to the sky in Munich on October 20th. We will be passing through. Time is short. We need to speed things up a little if you are to heed our advice. This is our last message until November. Okay.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
Look, since y'all drafted me, I have questions and I have conditions.
Okay.
First of all, you gotta roll out the red carpet and give me $2,000 situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should tell Honest Red this. To appear on any podcast, Von Helton has a fee of $2,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. He's a
So that's
busy
like a
man.
year's rent.
Yeah. I know.
We'll address them in order. I will address the questions first. First of all, are you the real-life incarnation of Nick Fury's S.H.I.E.L.D. agency?
What?
What does that even mean?
Okay, he's basically
Howling
asking...
Commando Van Houten.
He's
No, actually,
basically asking...
you know what? Let me explain this.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it
There
now.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't understand really until you played that sound effect, but now I got you.
Now you get it.
Oh.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Randy Quaid from Independence Day.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, a little
I mean,
bit.
you do call yourself the agency, so I must ask, are you the real-life incarnation of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
S.H.I.E.L.D. He thinks this is a big Avengers movie. Yeah, that's the organization who brought the Avengers together in, like, the MCU.
You're fucking with me.
Me? Am I fucking with you? No.
Yeah, like, does he actually believe that?
I mean, look, he's saying it right now, dude. He legitimately believes that they're the real-life incarnation of S.H.I.E.L.D. And they're trying to form, like, an Avengers-style group and get Von Helton in there.
Elite special operative.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, he thinks that Samuel L. Jackson's actually gonna come to his home and be like, I've got a little bit of an initiative to tell you.
Kind of stands to reason, as I am the real-life incarnation of Frank Castle, a.k.a. The Punisher.
The Punisher!
I wish I had that clip of him aiming the gun now, so I could play that.
Evil must be punished.
Doesn't he, like, start off that clip with, like, I have a message to the scumbags, evildoers, and trolls. It's like, among all the villains, you have internet trolls.
Yeah.
On the same level, yeah.
Yeah, you know, there's the Green Goblin, there's the Kingpin, and then there's
Adolf Hitler,
internet
you know.
trolls. Yeah. Who is also a Marvel Comics villain, actually.
Or as fiction becomes reality, particularly with the veil being dropped and all the multiverse and all of this is going on.
Now he thinks he's Doctor Strange, someone said in the comments, and it's true. It's damn.
I mean, he
never
just
thought
jumps
of it.
from one point to another. It's like, are you the S.H.I.E.L.D.? You know, the multiverse and all that other stuff. It's like, what? If you're... I don't follow any of this. I can't.
We're just not woke enough. We just don't understand anything that he's saying because we're just so, like... our eyes are so closed to the reality around us that it's impossible for us to comprehend what he says and take it with
He's ahead of his time, even back then, in 2009.
Yeah, he is. It's true. By the way, this is right around when the first Avengers movie came out, so...
Wait, this isn't recent?
No, this is 2009.
Yeah. All those Marvel movies were coming out around this time, so he was...
only makes sense that if I exist, maybe S.H.I.E.L.D. exists as well, so this is a legitimate question I'm asking.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, it's not at all.
Okay.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point,
yeah, and that's for Von Helton.
in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I
don't know,
no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Maybe I'm giving him too much credit, but I mean, if you go into like multiverse theories, anything that could exist does exist, right?
That's true. That is true.
But I don't think that he's coming from that place. I think he's just...
He thinks that this is all in his universe, like all taking place in this. Yeah.
I mean, he is the white Nick Fury. I can see it for sure.
Yeah. Oh,
Real-life incarnation of Nick Fury's S.H.I.E.L.D. agency, because you call yourself the agency. Okay.
Yeah, that.
There's no other agencies, right?
Yeah.
Number 2, if you are not Nick Fury's SHIELD agency, or another branch of the secret government, or
I like how he doesn't even
Black
consider the possibility that this could be a troll. And thank you, by the way, for the bit.
Thank you. It's like, is this somebody fucking with me? Nah. It can't be. It has to be like a secret government agency making a public demand that I join them. You know, and it has to be like the SHIELD from Avengers, too.
Yep. Because that was his favorite movie when this came out, so it must be from that one, right?
Makes sense.
Projects or what have you. Are you human? If you're not human, are you extraterrestrial? If you are extraterrestrial...
It's terrestrial, not terrestrial.
Terrestrial?
Extra cholesterol. It's like, what?
Oh, yeah, the rind of Mars.
The shoe drops and he just like makes it about whatever he wants it to be about.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
it's
aliens.
an excuse for him to write fan fiction, basically.
Interdimensional pedophiles or whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, let's,
Yeah, let's... I've had enough.
Fuck this. Right,
yeah, fuck it.
So this is called Gorillas Are Humans in Costumes.
Okay, we'll watch a little bit of this. It's really stupid, so we'll only watch a bit, but it's...
You don't say. What gave it away? The title?
Oh, yeah, I didn't even consider that part, but yeah, aside from that, it's also stupid. Not everything is what it appears to be, like genies in a bottle.
Unlike this video, total bullshit.
Oh shit, a King James quote out of Google Docs? What are we doing here? What the hell? Oh shit. Alright, it's time for you to learn something. Holy shit.
Okay.
Are apes humans? Look, you've never seen an ape walk like a person before, have you?
I've seen cats walk like people too.
It's not like Coco the gorilla could actually like talk like a person or anything.
That gorilla is walking on 2 legs, guys. That's clearly a person.
Wait, hold on.
All the world is a stage. Just a tranny
actor in a suit? What?
Why tranny?
What? Yeah, why? She's a drag queen. It's a drag. Why is it always a transgender actor?
I don't know.
Why is that always?
Maybe it's a trans species actor.
And it's maybe funny too, because like a lot of these people are like, transgenderism is degeneracy and you know, mental illness. It's like, what about this fucking bullshit?
Brainwashing.
One thing I don't understand
brainwashing about it.
The title of this video says that gorillas are people, but then it says that it's just a tranny actor. So what is it? Are gorillas people, or are they just actors? Are they seriously trying to convince us that every single gorilla is an actor?
What the fuck are they brainwashing us that gorillas exist, or what's the motivation here? Exactly?
I don't know. I have no idea. What's even
get out of work? Maybe like
how would this benefit anyone? Like we're gonna fool the masses into believing that this creature exists. Gorillas.
Like, no, you know what it is? I know what it is. Because they started with the King James quote. This is like, oh, they're trying to convince people that the evolution's real by making that's what it is.
You're right.
If they believe that, let me ask you this: like, what makes more sense? Gradual change based on adaptation and who fucks who and the environment, or some secret fucking plot to convince people that gorillas exist when in reality they're just like trans women in costume.
Yeah.
No, they pay people to go out into the jungle in fucking fursuits and hang out all day, every day, just to in case tourists go by.
It's like the OG furries.
Yeah, I bet Vaughn watched this video and was like, "Yeah, they got some good points here."
I don't know. Have you ever seen the movie Congo?
Yeah, I have. I have.
Clearly, people in suits, guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling you,
that's all the evidence you need, right?
Yes.
Actually, if you watch King Kong and you look closely, you can actually see that it's Caitlyn Jenner in a lot of those scenes.
Oh yeah. You just need to. If you look close enough, you can see the zipper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All the world is a stage, you know, not just that.
Walks like a man, yeah. Therefore, it's a man.
Look at it walk. It's a man.
Dude, it's standing on 2 legs, guys.
Holy
Only
shit! I've never
people
seen any animal stand on 2 legs before.
Actually, like I make that same post when I'm outside smoking. So.
Oh shit!
I don't know, guys. Have you seen Mark Henry?
No.
No.
No, I have not.
WWE wrestler Mark Henry. If there's ever an argument that people are in gorillas, it's Mark Henry.
Yeah, I've seen some of those wrestlers. I can tell. The way they walk is very interesting. Oh shit! Look at it! It's walking like a human. It's walking like a human. See? That's how humans walk. I know. I walk with my fists on the ground all the time. Dude, that does look like a WWE entrance, to be honest.
Yeah. Running down the fucking stage.
Yeah. With the most swagger possible. Dude, that little gorilla is badass. Let's be honest.
Reminds me of Homer Simpson for some reason.
I don't know why, man. Oh yeah, it's because it's Homer Simpson in that costume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, the actor who played Homer Simpson.
Thank you for the bits, by the way.
Yeah, thank
you. That's called evolution. Oh yeah, you got it. You fucking guessed it.
What?
Oh, people ask me why.
Oh. Wait, why does it say
why?
Wait, I think they meant to say evolution, but they put evolution. What? What's going on here?
No. They did mean to see evolution.
Yeah, see, to prove their evolution. Yeah, they spelled it wrong. What the hell?
They spelled it right, but they meant to spell it wrong.
Yeah, they meant to... That's the stupidest shit ever. People ask me...
Christ, is the truth. Oh, I knew it.
Yeah, as soon as I heard you say that, I was like, you're right.
Okay, please.
Classical liberal.
Dude, that sounds like a sweet job, to be honest with you. No, like, I would be down for it to just hang out in a cage all day. Like, fuck around in a gorilla suit.
What the fuck? Wait, is this a video within a video we're watching right now?
You get to fling your shit at people? That's fucking awesome.
For real, I would fuck with people all the time. Kill some
I just
kids.
do that anyway.
Kid falls into the gorilla exhibit. I can drown them. Just doing my job.
Yep.
Doing my job.
See, that's actually you in a suit right there.
No, it's me actually. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah. Don't be prejudiced.
I was gonna say that, but you're half black, so I don't know if it'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, I can't say that. Not on Twitch.
Okay. Is there anything else to this?
Fuck this. I can't take this anymore. We're just looking at gorillas. We're just nature watching at this point, man. I can't take it anymore. He's highlighting comments we can't even see close enough. Fuck. Holy shit. What am I supposed to interpret from this video? Damn.
You know what I need?
Yeah.
I need a hand job right now.
Okay.
Oh, I love this commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Too funny.
A classic.
Honey.
Oh shit, she needs a hand job.
Pickles for me?
Muscles.
Sure, but I'm gonna need a hand job first.
You know what?
Is that Pastor Steven Anderson?
I think
you know who else is faking? Motherfucking parrots, dude. They're fucking talking like people. I see what's going on, dude. That's a fucking midget in a suit.
Yeah, it's a gorilla in a suit. Dude, it's Pastor Steven Anderson.
It's wicked. They're murderous. Hands dripping with blood.
It's him.
Sure, but
is
I'm gonna
him.
need a hand job first.
Okay.
Introducing Hand Job,
I love this commercial.
revolutionary multi-grip system that everyone's talking about.
Who?
Having trouble getting your motor started?
Yeah. Yeah, that's me every day, man. Holy shit.
This is the best thing ever. I love this.
Yeah,
No
man.
game
You
in
need
the
to get a
garage?
hand.
Oh, ah! Building gear.
Hold on, I'm saving that as a thumbnail.
She's about to...
Yeah, she's about to take a load, man.
Are your golden gears affecting your ability to pop under pressure?
Fuck yeah.
Sounds like you need a hand job. Be the envy of the neighborhood with a hand job in the front yard. Get the party started with a hand job. Your guests will thank you. It's easy. Just twist and tug.
Even Anderson.
Sweet release. Thanks, hand job.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Even good Christian men can enjoy it.
Plus those hard-to-satisfy loved ones off your list with a heartwarming holiday hand job.
No!
Okay. Oh, no.
No!
Okay,
No!
We're not...
Oh my god! No, you can't. No. Okay. No.
No, what's wrong?
Terrible.
What's wrong, Animancer? What's wrong?
Okay, I just wanna say this. I condemn Nambla Twitch. Don't get on my case about this.
I agree.
Okay?
Here's how to order. Experience all the benefits of a genuine hand job for just $4.95. But wait! Order within the next 10 minutes.
$4.95. Holy shit!
A second hand job absolutely free.
Whoa, it's for free?
Under $5.
I can get
That's
one
a great
for
deal
free?
in any economy.
Hey,
Go to I need a
SWEGTA. Let's be honest. Have you ever had an offer? Have you ever had an offer for this cheap of a hand job?
Actually, I've had cheaper. They've given it to me for free in the past. So.
Oh shit!
Two for $5 is pretty damn good, dude.
It is.
Yeah.
That's ineedahandjob.com. Don't believe we're serious? Go to ineedahandjob.com and see for yourself. Hand job, you deserve it.
Oh, thank you. I do deserve it. I do deserve it. Hell yeah. That was fun. Except for, the really awkward bit that they shouldn't have put in there, but...
Yeah, maybe...
That whole commercial's awkward, that's why I love it.
Yeah.
They should have kept that out of the commercial.
Yeah.
The kid? Come on, why?
I mean, it was funny, but I'm just fucking around.
Okay,
oh, hey,
so,
Rose Black.
Hey, thank you. Thank you, Rose.
Thank you.
Or Rose. Don't know how many people here have seen the, oh, it's gone. Fuck.
I know what they were talking about. They were just, that nostalgia critic, Doug Walker, he's done some commercial reviews. I'll probably take a look at some of those reviews, and we can take a look at some of those commercials, too, because he's looked at some really funny ones.
Sweet.
But yeah.
So anyway, this is a new segment that I've named Conspiracy Kooks. So we're gonna have a look at kooks, yes. We're gonna have a look at some conspiracy videos. Now this is actually, I think this is from Animal Planet, believe it or not. This is actually something that they broadcasted on TV on Animal Planet. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Yeah, back in the day when cable TV was a thing, like. Ugh.
Yeah. The traps and procedures seen in this program were developed by experience. Oh shit, we're gonna see some traps?
Fuck, I love me a good trap.
Yeah, me too.
Traps look nothing like the way I imagine them, but okay.
Yeah, those are the least convincing traps I've ever seen.
Yeah, seriously.
How you doing? Not too bad. Trapper. Jeremy's got a video of what we believe to be the Mothman.
Alright, you got that? So they have a video of what?
Mothman? Alright.
Yeah, of the Mothman.
It's really a good video. You can see the eyes. You can see the height on it. It was on
I can see everything.
Yeah, and that's it. They replay that like 5 times throughout this video.
Huckleberry? This guy's name is Huckleberry.
Huckleberry?
Security.
No.
Like, the only fucking thing you're secure from when this guy's around is like a cheeseburger. That's it.
And I'm really impressed with this video. You live out here, huh?
Yeah, sure do, man. Right up over the ridge up there.
You hunt, fish?
Yep. All the above.
What does any of this have to do with Mothman?
I just want to know.
Yeah.
It is really nice out
They're too busy trying to get a Duck Dynasty style spin-off from this special. You can tell that they're trying to do something like
Yeah, we have to establish that we have the same interests that a lot of people who watch the show have.
Yeah, guys, look at our quirky nicknames that come up on screen as we talk.
I like it out here. I've been out here all my life.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I want to know how in the hell you got that video. How'd that come by?
I keep my phone in my back pocket all the time. I don't get no service out here, but I take a lot of pictures, a lot of videos.
Looks like a Red Dead 2 character.
Coming down off that hill right there.
Yeah. Damn, you're gonna have to make a video on this like that.
Right there.
Yeah.
I stopped right as I got onto the bridge right there and pulled it out real quick. He was already moving across. It was kind of dark, so I really couldn't get very good.
The Mothman should be in the next.
What the fuck is in that video? I don't see anything.
No, it's such compelling evidence. You can see everything.
Reds in the dark.
The camera real quick.
No,
I thought that was a fantastic video.
I mean, at least
I thought it was a fantastic video. Okay, I do not trust the judgment of any person in this video at all. Like,
you know what's
you've
sad?
lost all credibility when you call this a fantastic video.
That shitty, like, old ass, like, Bigfoot video, him, like, fucking swaggering around looks way more convincing than this does. Like,
no, that's it's just a gorilla in a suit, dude.
Yeah, it is. Clearly.
That's great. I mean,
scared the crap out of me.
At least they tried, though.
I didn't know what it was. You know, living this close to Point Pleasant, you know, you talked about that Mothman down there on that bridge a long time ago where it fell off. I thought maybe it was something like that.
Show us where you were at when you got this video.
All right, I'll show you.
Okay, deal.
Growing up in this area, everybody knows about the Mothman. It was down in Point Pleasant. The bridge fell down. A lot of people died. And for me to see it here in
a moth did it.
Scares the crap out of me.
Right here's where he's driving.
It's like the straw that broke the camel's back, but instead it's like the moth that tore down the bridge.
When I come down the hill, I got,
you know, that should just like they can eat through clothes, they can eat through a bridge, you know? Come on.
A little closer to the bridge, about right here, and I saw something out of the corner of my eye.
For sure.
Yes!
I got off of it.
Very few people know that's how 9/11 happened as well.
Alright, so he was standing there for no reason at all, no reason given, and then he saw the Mothman.
Probably right here.
You had a pretty good.
I just chill out like on the roads in the middle of the night all the time, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Really
listen,
it's in the it's winter time.
The Mothman is a fucking owl, guys. It's an owl.
I'm telling
you.
And I seen something go across the camera.
It is.
All right.
That could never be an owl.
I don't see anything. What the fuck am I looking at?
Look at it.
Right to the right. To the right. There's like a glowy thing on the right side.
Yeah, glowy looking spear.
That fucking piece of dust that's on the right.
Yeah.
Something go across the camera. That's when the hair stood up on my arm.
It's the moth.
Wasn't sure
I don't see anything.
I can tell you right now, this is the best evidence that we've uncovered on the Mothman.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
This is the best evidence. The best. It's a fantastic video. It's compelling. It's the best evidence.
This is the best evidence for any cryptid ever, period.
You know, we had a problem with Buck here. He kind of got eye contact with what you've seen, and he actually passed out.
It was crazy.
He passed out?
Yeah, listen to this. Listen to this. So so they're out walking in the fucking woods, and this, in peak of shape and physicality, fucking guy collapses spontaneously.
I on a night investigation, and I just felt like something was watching.
Dude, you can tell he's a badass because he's wearing a bandana.
I stared at it for a second.
All right, so you have the Mothman right there.
Oh my god, look at the eyes. They're glowing eyes, guys. I'm convinced now.
And I hollered at the guys, and they turned around. They didn't get to see it, but
why were they filming
very much farther, and I started feeling real nauseous and real dizzy.
While just in the middle of the night.
On my back, looking up.
What? Dude, if I saw that fucking happen, I would shit my pants. That's so funny. Like, he just fell. Oh, he couldn't take it. Damn.
Real nauseous and real dizzy.
Let's see that again.
I was laying on my back, looking up.
Damn.
Huckleberry and Jeff were shaking me and trying to wake me up, and I didn't know what was going on. I blacked out, and I wasn't even drinking Huckleberry's moonshine.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how like a lot of these supposed evidence videos are shot with like the worst quality camera ever. Yeah, and this is like back in, I don't know, 2012 or so. So you could have gotten like a way better camera and gotten
at least 480p. Come on.
I mean, like they had iPhones back then. They had them like since 2006. Like at this point, he should have had a decent quality. He shouldn't have because it doesn't fucking exist. But if it did, he would have had a decent fucking quality footage of it.
Yeah, it's true.
No, like, I was out cold.
Yeah, I passed out.
Yep, I'm a fucking pussy. I'm afraid of something that doesn't even exist. Yeah, give me my own show, guys.
You cannot tell me any of these hicks do not have fucking night vision goggles or something.
Oh yeah, you know that they do.
Yeah. Right. So,
I can't believe that. What the fuck, SWEGTA? that was fun. That was really funny, but that was so fucking.
The president gives the Medal of Freedom, which is supposed to be a
fake
happy
news
occasion, to Elvis Presley, posthumously, of course. And this gentleman, Chris Richards, writes in the Washington Post,
I think he deserves
to the good old days, back when black visionaries could invent rock and roll but only a white man could become the king. Jessica, can we just get...
So Trump gives an award to, you know, basically an American icon, you know?
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And people cry racism about it. Is it really that surprising?
No, not
in all honesty.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Elvis. First of all, the fact that he was white shouldn't have anything to do with the fact that he made hit after hit after hit.
It's true.
Yeah.
First of all, and second of all, he was a huge advocate for the joining the military. He joined the army. He advocated for people to join the army. It makes sense to me.
It does. Here's a thing though too. If Elvis was a black man, then it would be people on the opposite side of things that were like, you have to give him the Medal of Freedom. He was an essential artist to American culture and history. But because he's white, they have a completely different point of view on him. Isn't that sad that we've gotten to this?
Black people invented music. That's why.
Oh yeah, clearly.
They own the copyright.
I mean, like, okay, so black people did play a big role in the invention of a lot of genres that spawned around that time, including rock. But
yeah,
I mean, like it's one of those instances where it's like, I think Elvis, for a lot of reasons, just appealed to more people. He had like a huge impact, and whether or not that had anything to do with his race back then, I don't think really matters. What matters is the music he made and the legacy he left.
Yeah,
he brought that style of music to the mainstream and made it so that black artists could become popular.
Yeah, it is true, and no one ever thinks about that shit, you know? But if it... Go ahead.
The thing is, too, like, Elvis, he challenged a lot of views the general public had, you know, like, him just, like, shaking his fucking hips on TV, that was, like, a huge thing back then.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, this is somebody who, you know, had kind of, like, the first smidgen of that, like, punk rock attitude, in a sense.
Sure.
This is somebody who challenged people's point of view when it comes to, like, you know, performance and songwriting. He's a person who had, like, a huge impact on that. So to say that, like, but he's a white guy, so, you know, fuck it. It's like, I mean, it's such a ludicrous fucking thing.
Here's the thing too, is that he came from a completely different time too. Like, so even though I think that all their claims are bullshit, even if they weren't, which they are, he came from a completely different time. He's still a valued artist for what he's done. Why does it fucking matter? Trump's literally just trying to give an award to someone who he thinks is, like, cool.
Yeah, it's because Trump did it. If Obama had done this, nobody would give a shit. Well, like, the fact that these kind of transitional artists are necessary. Like, you think that culture would be where it is if these white people didn't bring this stuff into the mainstream?
No. Honestly, no. Like, that's a big part of
too, like, by giving this award, like, they're not saying, hey, let's uphold all of the values that people had back then. They're saying this is somebody who played a huge role in music to this very fucking day.
And American culture in general, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
it's true.
It's...
Okay. Give a medal to Elvis Presley, King of Rock and Roll, without it becoming a controversy?
Yeah, I actually think that this...
If you gave it to Michael Jackson, it would have been
pretty far out on the limb here. I think there are a lot of things that go on in this administration and from President Trump where you can have legitimate conversations about whether it had racial undertones or overt racist overtones.
It didn't.
No.
How would it have racist undertones? I don't understand.
I don't know.
She's not going to explain it. She's like, you could argue this. It's like, why don't you fucking do it then?
You shouldn't award a white man.
You could argue it. You wouldn't do a good job, but you could do it.
Here's the thing, guys. Society always awards white men every day, every minute. So giving them an award instead of a black man is it's perpetuating the white privilege that goes on in this country.
Never mind all the you know, famous, rich, successful, admired black people in music.
Yeah, who's Idris Elba, right?
Yeah. And even then, it's like they're like, rock music has been overtaken by white people. It's like, there's no, like, stranglehold on a fucking music genre out there, precluding something like, you know, skinhead punk or something like that.
Yeah.
But, and even then, it's such a fringe thing in the music industry.
Yep,
so,
that's true.
And it's like, you still have quite a few black singers in rock music. For instance, the fucking lead singer of Seven Dust, one of my favorite bands. It's like, none of this is going to be acknowledged at all. It's just, yeah, it's all just going to be dismissed. I mean, it's fucking, God. This is on the news too. Like, that's what gets to me. It's the fact that this is like, put at the forefront. How do you like this, America? Like, get a good whiff of this bullshit.
Yeah, and you know, I didn't even realize. I assume that in the end of this, what they're going to get around to is at least one of the people on this panel is going to be like, yeah, they're basically going to say the same shit that we are. But I'm surprised that they're letting this lady do so much dumb fucking talking on Fox News. You know what I mean? Like that's just kind of surprising to me. I was expecting to go into the story and have them like be like, yeah, you know, this is fine. It's kind of stupid that people are making a complaint about this, but they seem to actually be humoring the fact that this could be an issue, which is very strange to me. Out of Fox News.
But this one...
Well, it is mainstream media, so they're going to play to what makes money. And what makes money right now is identity politics, whether you like it or not. It draws the crowds.
Yeah.
For Elvis Presley in the metal.
You know, I think, you know, this kind of leads to a bigger conversation to me about, you would be very hard-pressed to maybe find an American hero.
Yeah, notice how there's only one white man on this panel.
Notice how white she is for a black girl. I'm just gonna say.
She really is. She really is.
Very whited up.
Only a bit darker than me, honestly.
Away. I mean, you can take Abraham Lincoln, for instance. Yes, he freed the slaves, but at the same time, he thought that people that look like me should not be allowed to vote or hold public.
Okay, this has nothing at all to do with Elvis. So
yeah, what's this have to do with Elvis?
Cut the bullshit and stick to the topic if you're going to talk about this.
Yeah, we aren't talking about Abraham Lincoln or anything. We're talking about Elvis. He's literally... He had very little to do with anything political at all. Outside of the fact that he was an entertainer, which sometimes that relates to politics in some way. But no, he was an entertainer. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah,
goes to this notion that in America, you can be considered a racist or you can dabble in racism and still be a hero. Now, as far as Elvis, James Brown...
Pause for a second. I hate to like make a stink out of like this one particular thing that she said, but it really is strange to me that like if you're racist, you're racist. You can't dabble in racism. At least I don't really think that makes much sense. You're either racist or you aren't. You know what I mean? Like you either think someone is better or worse based on their race or you don't. You know, it should be that simple. How can you... I can't even think of an example where someone could be like, "Oh, this guy's kind of racist." Like,
yes,
really?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's not like this gradient thing where, like, you know, you have a person gradually becoming more racist as time goes on. It usually is a thing where it's like, you know, you make up your mind based on how you perceive a group of people, and that's really it.
Yeah, and there's been people who you know.
What she said is true, though. Like, look, here's the thing: you can have ignorant thoughts and still do something good and beneficial for society.
Sure, no, that is true.
Hero.
That is true.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that at all.
And B.B. King said a lot of positive things about Elvis. And so, you know, I just think there's bigger issues.
That's even dumber.
I mean, look, Martin Luther King was a huge homophobe.
Yeah.
So what? So let's take his name off all the streets.
I don't know if this is true, but I think he beat his wife, too, on occasion. So, I mean, like, it's...
Oh, yeah?
This is not a person who's flawless, but what we do as a culture, which is, you know, good in this instance, is focusing on the progress he championed, the things that he actually wanted to improve, the things that actually fucking matter at the end.
Exactly.
Right.
And you're not going to get those kind of results if you zoom in on bullshit like this.
If you think all races are equal, but you think Asians are bad drivers, that's just like a stereotype. I don't think that's really racist at all.
That's a fact also.
I mean, yeah, to be honest, it kind of is. But.
Right now, and I don't think that, you know,
because they don't get the good field of vision, you know.
This is jokes, Twitch. This is jokes. We're joking.
My bad. I'm sorry. I forgot we were on Twitch.
No, it's fine.
We kid. It's fine.
As a result of Elvis getting the Medal of Freedom, I just really don't.
I'm pretty sure President Trump has said I could cure cancer and people would still criticize me for it. And that is
absolutely true. They would. It is.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I don't like the guy
without being critical.
Yeah, like
look at the list of people that he chose
it's funny because I really have to come to the defense of Trump a lot for someone I don't like very much.
I agree with you.
You know, it's crazy.
Award. You look at Elvis, who's the king of rock, Babe Ruth, one of the greatest baseball players of all time, Antonin Scalia, one of the most revered Supreme Court justices, unanimously confirmed at the time. Miriam Adelson, even, who he's been criticized for taking,
right?
She deserves it.
I'm so glad we're talking about Elvis right now, man.
I thought Rich donors just
oh my God, yeah, there's plenty of people that deserve the medal, okay?
Yeah, there are.
I'm sure that we could list off people all day that could have got the medal.
Sure,
Elvis got it, okay? Whatever, give it to somebody else next time.
It wasn't just Elvis, though. He gave it to other people. Trump gave it to other people. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head who it was. Some interest. I think maybe Babe Ruth was one of them. Who is another person. I'm surprised that they aren't bringing that up because Babe Ruth is another person I've heard. Oh, he's racist because people consider him the best baseball player. It would have been, actually. To be entirely honest, it would have been a better example. But man, we're doing their job better than them. Holy shit. I guess that's basically what this show is all about, though.
I mean, that's why the mainstream media hates like YouTube and shit like that, is because we do a better job than they do.
It's true. It's true.
Lisa, now they're getting presidential medals.
She is a doctor who has dedicated her life to fighting substance abuse and helping people who have those problems.
True.
So she has done a lot of good in this world as well. So
there's no fucking
lots
difference
of people
made.
have.
Yeah, a lot of people are deserving of praise and you know, positive attention and gratitude. Like that exists. We know that. You're not going to be able to hand out a medal to any person deserving of that. You're going to have to focus in on people who are publicly known, for one, because no one's going to give a shit if you give a medal to like yeah, if you give a medal to like John Doe, no one's going to fucking know.
Yeah, come on, give one to Stallone. Come on.
Yeah, I guess like the thing that I find stupid about this is the fact that, you know, there's like I don't know, I don't feel like politics and anything in art should mingle, really. You know, and I don't mean like when it comes to commentary, I mean more like when it comes to ceremonies like this.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree.
People make so much over everything with this.
What did Elvis do?
That's what I.
Unlike us.
All right.
Yeah, what did Elvis ever do?
To be entirely honest with you, I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm getting tired of hearing these women squawking. You know.
Let's listen to somebody else squawk.
Yeah. Oh God.
Now, Rainn Wilson, let's get back to him for a second.
Oh, this will be interesting.
This man, I started doing some research on him. Guess what? He's involved with the charity in Haiti. Wow. Any celebrity that is involved with work in Haiti, you better believe they're involved in child sex trafficking.
Here's a piece of advice. Like, that's retarded. But here's like a piece of advice. Like, if you have a show with like an audience, do not invite people on with the most shrill voice imaginable.
What'd you say?
Okay. So the guy who openly talks about cannibalism, eating babies, and raping babies, who just happens to be involved in a charity that allegedly helps kids in Haiti. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, is this being done on Periscope? I see the hearts to the side.
Yeah, I think it is. Maybe they got kicked off YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, I wonder why. It's not. I wonder why.
Dude, I cannot decide which one of these people looks like they suck on more lemons. They both look like the fucking most nasty people they could possibly find.
Sounds like Pepper Pot. It does kind of sound like her. Oh man, maybe it's the real life equivalent to Pepper Pot, like Von Helton was talking about how there's a real life equivalent to, you know, Nick. This is like the whole MCU that we're covering on the show here.
Oh yeah, is that the Vulture
is what it's
over
like
there?
When universes
yeah, it's the Vulture.
Yep. His house was one of the houses that was burned down the other day.
Interesting.
A lot of people who are up to
smile.
their eyeballs in child sex trafficking.
Oh yeah, the name of the show is called McFiles.
God damn, dude, this lady is just oozing bitchiness. I can't even can't even focus.
Yeah, like everything she says is said with such bitchiness and indignation that it's just hard to swallow. Damn. Luckily, this isn't that long.
Unlike any substance in her case. Sorry.
Burning evidence, Munch? I don't think it's a coincidence, Chris.
A coincidence?
I don't, and I was going to ask you about that, but since you brought it up, let's talk about it.
I just want to hear her say, "Hey, could you smile a little bit more?" Maybe.
Yeah, for once.
Yeah. I want to see her.
Look at that face she has right now.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's like the definition of a sourpuss face.
No, that's like the definition of like, can I speak to your manager?
Oh my God, you're right. It is
the weirdest thing in the world. You know, they happened right after the midterms. They happened right after Tuesday night. Just exploded onto the scene. We've had untold damage out there, but it's centered right in Malibu. They evacuated the whole city of Malibu, which is basically just north of where we're talking about. A lot of these Hollywood stars live there. And look, can we be honest with each other? I wouldn't put nothing past these people.
No, we can't. Apparently not. Given the past minute of this video, no, that's not a possibility.
Yeah, we're just gonna put a bunch of hyperbole together and just jerk each other off about our crazy conspiracy theories and not present anything to back.
Why do you think a bunch of like famous people's homes burned down? It's like maybe it has to do with the climate in the area.
No, pedophile sex trafficking rings, actually.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was God smiting them because they're a bunch of child molesters.
Now, why does God allow these child molesters to have their massively successful rings? Because it's all part of God's plan.
I will say this though: if California seceded from the United States, how long do you think it would take them to burn down their entire country? I'd say probably like 2 years at least, at the most.
I agree with you, honestly, and a big part of it is because, you know, there's the coast of California, which is very liberal, but there's also parts of California that are more conservative. Let's assume that those actually, for some reason, did split off with the rest of California. It would lead to a lot of, I think, civil conflict.
Dude, they cannot, man. If the National Guard wasn't over there fucking helping them fight these fucking forest fires, they would not be able to control this shit on their own.
No way.
It would never happen. They would burn it. California would burn within 2 years. Guaranteed.
Cali needs to definitely take better care when it comes to like taking care of their forestation, because contrary to popular belief, there's more forests here on Earth now than there was 100 years ago, because we've gotten better at dealing with like fucking firefighting and shit like that. Back in the day when fucking forests used to burn, they would just fucking burn. But I feel like there's a bunch of hippy-dippy liberals who are like, no, you can't cut down trees. You can't cut down trees, and even if they're dead as fucking shit. It's like, you fucking moron. If we actually keep good control of it and just treat it like farming, then there's no issue with it. We'll have enough.
Dude, nine times out of 10, when we cut down trees, we replant them.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. No one talks about that though.
The only time we cut down trees and we leave them cut down is when we're clearing land for either farmland or for more people.
Yep.
But when any industry that relies on trees, it's not in their interest to like fucking cut down trees and then just leave the land bare. Most of the time, they replant those trees.
Yeah, they already have that. You know, they're already using that land. So if they can get the most out of what they have, then why would? You know, I feel like there's just this, especially like maybe you know, earlier in like the 2000s, there was this narrative that, you know, there's just greedy corporations that, even to their own detriment, you know, they'll do the shittiest, easiest thing. It's like, yeah, that is the case in a lot of that is true in a lot of cases. But these fucking corporations, they're not run by stupid people. You know, these people have business sense. You know, they're gonna do what's fucking best for them in the long run, and that does not involve getting rid of every fucking tree on the planet. But
these people are so evil, Liz. I don't think they care. I don't think they would care about killing innocent people to hide their tracks, to make sure that nobody ever found out their secrets, what they were doing to these kids. I wouldn't put it past any of them.
That actually, the more people they kill, the better, because it's more sacrifice to Moloch.
What? Wait a minute.
Moloch.
Wow, that was
actually
crazy.
Dude, it's a funny coincidence because a dude I used to go to school with, like in my class, his name was actually Moloch, so it's kind of fitting. Yeah, they have to honor Moloch.
Yeah.
And he used to smoke a lot of weed too, so fuck it. Yeah, honor him.
Yeah, I'll honor him. Fuck, I'll take a hit of the tobacco.
Yeah, dude, I mean, if you're gonna sacrifice people, at least sacrifice them to somebody that's real, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you sacrifice people for me, like, I'll hook you up.
yeah. Damn.
All right.
Shit.
So
sacrifice people to Underhaven too. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, maybe I'm not. But...
I have no idea what this is, but we'll play it as a final video, I think.
Okay. All right.
So recently.
Oh man.
I've been drinking a lot of water.
Okay.
I had 2 days off beer.
Oh.
1 day off coffee.
Yeah, Gandalf went to shit.
Yeah, man, Paul really let himself go, damn.
No coffee whatsoever.
Hey, dude, I see that treadmill in the background, though.
Yeah. Is that Neon Genesis Evangelion in the back?
He's got some anime posters.
Yeah.
This guy's staying young.
This is like the king of neckbeards. Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay. So I didn't realize this until recently, but also this guy does have a ton of fucking videos on his channel where he talks about like Japan, and he actually visits Japan in some of his videos. So he is like an old school like version of the weeaboo. Isn't that fucking crazy? Like I've never seen a weeaboo this old like in my entire life ever.
I don't know. I think he's cool.
Yeah, I mean, he seems a lot less cringy so far, but maybe I'll be proven.
Level dropped. Not my blood level. My
kind of looks like Evangelion.
So I was under 100. I was 156 first go, which is very good for me. And
what?
So I.
Oh, you can actually see him in the mirror, like on the bottom left. So he's like sitting naked at his fucking computer.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Do I need to put any clothes on? No, I'll just put on this hat. That'll do it.
Yeah, no one will see. Like, no one will see the rest of me, so it's not gonna matter.
This morning, after about 18 hours, I decided to have a
piece,
like a big hamburger and a big breakfast, and
a big hamburger and a big breakfast. So it's like combining two separate meals with each other in the morning.
Actually, this guy has so much body hair. I'm convinced that gorillas are people now.
I thought it was a sweater at first. I thought it was like a fuzzy sweater, but then I'm like, oh.
I wouldn't have noticed he was naked unless you said that.
Yeah.
Goddamn,
I wish I could unsee it.
Hours later, I had a yogurt and some
yogurt
for my supposed to be
my yogurt.
I can't tell if this guy. I think he's Scottish, maybe Irish, maybe even Welsh. One of those Celtic countries.
Down to this evening, and I thought, well, I'm near the sushi place, so I thought going for a few sushi, fewer than usual, and then I thought, well, I'll have a glass of. I've only had one small beer, so I thought I'll have a glass of wine.
Okay.
Not going to the izakaya.
Oh my god! Look at that poster, like the one that's kind of obscured behind him. It's just like. I don't know what to. Yeah, like look at that. Like, all right. Like, do I even have to say it? Like, do I even have to say it? I think it's. That's a very suggestive post here. Is all I'll say.
This guy is incel for life.
Yeah,
he's a man of class.
He's literally wearing like a fedora.
Nothing.
So what?
And he's got he's got a treadmill in the background he probably never uses. Oh my god. This is like the biggest joke of a man I've seen since Von Helton. Honestly.
No, not as bad as Von.
He's not Helton. No, he's not as bad, but he's as close as I've seen in quite a long time.
There's still a huge distance though.
Yeah, there is.
He puts on a cape and starts making scrolls.
Yeah.
Like, at least he's got his sanity, dude. At least he has his sanity.
This guy has a decent amount of videos, so we're going to have to frequent this guy on occasion.
South Africa reduced to 780 yen. South African wines are very nice, by the way.
South African wine?
And I looked inside the Liquor Mountain. It's a chain in Japan. And I look inside the thing.
I hope I'm this cool when I'm this old, yeah.
There. Does that look like crumbly cheddar cheese to you?
Kinda, yeah.
Kind of looks like tonsil stones.
And it's 100 yen for 30 grams. It's still 3,000 yen a kilo.
Okay.
$15 a pound, whatever. And I thought that looks great. That would go nice with this bottle of wine.
So wait, this guy must he said $15 a pound, so I'm just kind of unraveling this here. So what, is he Canadian? I think he's that. I don't know, man.
See what cheese first? Maybe saw the cheese first. But then I get home and I open it up. I'm expecting this crumbly cheese. This is what I get.
It looks kind of like how it looks on the package. Honestly, it does. What the fuck is that?
But not only that, I start eating this as it is.
Disgusting
And
fingernails.
there's no taste what fucking soever.
Motherfucking scamming cheese.
And this is why.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you go and drive your car into a fucking shop and you destroy the shop, they wonder.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah, because that's a natural reaction. I like how quickly this escalated. Like, yeah, I visit Japan a lot. I like the culture, and I'm a fan of anime.
Fuck this cheese.
I decided to get some cheese, and then fuck this. I'm gonna drive my fucking car through the store window. It's okay.
Hell yeah.
So not only that, for this fucking 330 grams, you got this little piece of shit on the outside. 2 pieces of this little. I was eating this. I don't even know if you can fucking eat it.
Just
what
eat
the
it.
fuck is that? If it's cellulose, so they put the cellulose on the outside of the cheese and also inside the cheese.
Eat it. Eat it.
He's like, I don't even know if I can eat it, and then he just fucking eats it.
Yeah.
I wonder why you get fucking mad, but in today's society,
we live in a society.
Anything that
in today's society, you have to take responsibility for the purchases you make.
Fuck that.
How unreasonable.
they fucking like. They can fucking poison you.
Yes, let me eat some more.
You go to the Supreme Court, and they go, no, it's okay. It's okay to poison you.
I get paid for it.
So. What? When are you going into the Supreme Court and talking to them about your petty cheese problems?
Oh my god!
They're actually giving you the time of day.
This guy must be an American then, if he's talking about the Supreme Court and everything, right? I mean,
Supreme Court. They have Supreme Courts all over the world, dude.
He's American. He's Canadian. He's Australian.
But in the UK, do they have a Supreme? No, they don't. I don't think in the. I was thinking he was from there.
I'm a fucking American. I don't know anything about any other fucking country.
Then buying food that's on sale in a fucking supermarket.
Yeah.
So then I bought these mini rusk.
It's a cracker, just like him.
They were on offer. I didn't expect them to be as fucking mini as that.
What if Twitch has a problem with that word? Probably not.
So now I've got to give them to the homeless guy.
They're too fucking small, so he's gonna give them away.
Yeah. If you guys are watching this, then you too could win this. Dude, I'm gonna give away a box of those fucking wafers one day on Underhaven.
So, be careful in Japan because they do sell shit, and
it's bad.
Especially McDonald's, and they'll show you an image of what it is, and you'll think that looks really nice, but when you get it delivered to you,
I don't.
They will just show you a
Japanese McDonald's.
So wait, this is like a disenfranchised weeaboo, because he was like, I went to Japan, they fucking scammed me with all my snacks. Like, these are terrible. This doesn't taste like American food.
Gaijin, like...
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the fact that he comes from another culture where, like, food, especially snacks, are way different. Not at all.
Terrible.
Yeah, the wine's nice.
Sweet.
Sweet.
So if you didn't know, wine from South Africa and Chile is nice. And I've still got another fucking... I'm going to take this back tomorrow. Shove it in his fucking face.
Oh my god. Okay, I think we've seen all this guy has to offer.
I want to see him do it. I want to see him do it.
Whoa, look at that face.
Damn.
Look at that face. Shit. We'll have to like I said, we'll have to take a look at this guy again, because there's actually videos of him in Japan, trying to sing to Japanese people.
What?
What?
That sounds like a bad video.
Honestly, wait, hold on. So, like, at your disposal, you had a video of him, like, accosting people on the street, and then, like, between that and this, you picked this, him bitching about cheese and fucking bread.
Okay, no, that video is only like 20 seconds long, but if you want, I'll show it to you.
Even better. This video's like 5-6 minutes long.
Okay. All right. Give me a. Actually, just let this guy ramble on for a few seconds while I grab this.
All right.
Then they're just trying to make me feel guilty for fucking getting mad at someone who just works there. But what you really need to do is go to the cunt that designed the packet.
The cunt.
That said, or the cunt that said it's okay to sell shit like this because the public are fucking stupid.
Yeah, I agree with him. Actually, he's got a point.
Oh shit! Shit, you're actually starting to agree with him. Maybe we shouldn't have played this first.
Yeah.
Cunt.
Well, not this guy, but you know, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the guy he talked with.
Fucking sellers is fucking shit and getting away with it. I think fucking Jesus Christ was a fucking salesman.
What?
And he was selling shit like this.
Please elaborate.
Fucking 2,000 years ago. And finally,
alright, I found the
video. Fucking fed up of him and his fucking ways. And they fucking put him upon that cross. And they went, here, taste this fucking wine that you've been selling. Yeah, it tastes like fucking vinegar.
Wow.
Please subscribe.
I hate it. So
okay,
much.
I'm gonna get the other video set up, and I think we'll
wrap it up.
Yeah,
motherfuckers selling me fucking bad cheese. I'm gonna go fucking crucify you now. I'll nail you to a cross and fucking leave you out to die.
All right, let's
see. Indonesia. Okay, guys, let's sing together. You know this song? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
This is fucking horrifying too, because like a lot of the public transportation they have, it's like they push you in. They have
it's really
people,
cramped. Yeah, you'll
they have
see
people
that.
they pay to like push you into the fucking car to like fit as many passengers as possible. So like imagine being stuck with this fucking guy singing.
Yeah.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it.
Oh, look at this.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Hey, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, but
holy shit! Holy shit!
Okay, round eye, you get off the next time.
Dude, it's fucking Con
yes,
on the
Con
hill.
super nuisance phone. Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Oh, they're so polite, dude. They're so polite. If you did this around here, somebody would punch you in the gut for sure.
Yeah.
Clap. Okay, once more. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet.
Come on, it worked the first time. There's no need to like push it beyond that.
Go on, yeah, come on. You're lucky you didn't get socked in the jaw already, man, and didn't annoy too many people. Like, don't go on. Come on, you're already pushing your.
If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show.
Oh, the doors are closed now. We're done.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Silence.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. Okay.
It's a gorilla in a human suit.
Yeah. Well, there you have it.
Yeah, there we have. That's Underhaven for you.
Thank you, Honest Red, for being on. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, man.
It was a pleasure. Let's do it again sometime soon.
Awesome. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
anytime.
All right. Well, I don't know when we're gonna have Jeff on, but yeah, we'll keep you
when
posted on.
Jeff gets around to it. You know how Jeff is. He's got to fuck his wife, dude.
Yeah, he's got to fuck his wife.
Why fuck her? All right, peace out.
Take it easy.
Get the fuck out my DMs, talking about Maryland, asking about heroin. I'm back on meth again, the perfect medicine for a Methodist kid. Sadistic sick shit to lift my limp dick. Brand new breed of creature, the preacher of the doctrine, indoctrinating the nation of the brain dead. Having a brain in your head makes you hate it. You ain't hated, then you wasted. I hate to tell the truth, but I'm a cannibal. Though I don't need brains like that motherfucker Hannibal. I'm real fucked up, I like to torture my poon. Cut out their damn eyes with a